Hello YouTube, this is Asatsu5 and YouTube asked me to take a survey um, um, uh, talking about how I like YouTube and my opinions of it. And I answered some things in a negative way. Uh, this is the first one. Do you think YouTube is the best place for creators? And I slightly disagreed. And as you may or may not know, PragerU is suing YouTube for censoring their content. And none of their content that I've seen so far has been hate speech or anything like that. They have restricted several of my videos that have no profanity, no hate speech, nothing of that sort, such in it, or nothing of that sort in it. And so, like some videos that were restricted on my channel were such as what is a good knife to give your child? What is a good first knife for your child? And this is just a discussion. I discussed what my views on what a first knife should be for a child, and I stressed the knife is a tool, not a weapon, and the knife should reflect that. And YouTube restricted it. So, this is my response to the first question they asked us. They asked me, why do you slightly disagree with the following statement, YouTube is the best place for creators? And I said in my somewhat lengthy comment, YouTube censors content based on the company's political views, thus restricting the free flow of information. Some of this information can be potentially save lives. I'm going to have to fix that. Can potentially save lives and make the world a safer place. Other content is restricted are videos discussing topics such as neo-feminism, identity, the U.S. Constitution, and sociology. This is an infringement on the First Amendment. The fact is, just because you disagree with a subject does not mean that it's hate speech or it's toxic to the general audience. And this is coming from someone who doesn't like Trump. And I might make a video on Trump later, saying my new views on him. But and I'm not going to take you through every question, but this is kind of the basic thing: is I love YouTube, but they are not being loving to creators. The whole point of having social media is to conversate and discuss things with other people, to share your opinion, and maybe you can convince people to agree with you, or maybe other people can convince you to agree with them. And like I said, just because you disagree with it doesn't mean it's toxic to the general audience. These are discussions that need to be had. I don't think that PragerU has been justifiably censored. I don't think anybody in the tactical community in general has been justifiably censored. I mean, my video was on recommended knives to give a child, and a child could be anything from 6 to 13, or basically older than that as well, but that's the age range that we normally refer to children. And in my video, I stress, do not get knives that look like weapons. Do not get a Swiss Army knife. Get something that is definitely a tool and not a weapon and cannot be used as a weapon. And yet they restricted it. They didn't watch the video. They just saw a potentially scary subject and they freaked out. So this is my comment. I just got finished typing it, and I'm going to continue with the survey. If something happens to my channel, you know what happened. They disagreed with me. But again, I want YouTube to embrace the First Amendment. I want to continue to make videos on YouTube. I love the YouTube format. I love that it reaches a wide variety of people from all over the world, and we can share ideals, share opinions, and grow from it. That's it. I'm Asatsu5, and I'm out. And just for the sake of being progressive and showing my tolerance level, here's a picture of FDR as a toddler in a dress. Back when both boys and girls wore dresses as kids because it was easier to change diapers in that fashion. And also back in that day, pink was the masculine color and blue was the feminine color, because pink was vibrant and showed, I guess, passion or whatever, and blue was seemed to be more gentle. And that changed in World War II. But again, YouTube. Uh, I have a strong opinion on the First Amendment, and if you don't like that, here's FDR, the person who helped defeat the Nazis, in a dress. I'm Satsu 5, and I'm out.